The road is quite icy now, but it's definitely worth it to come back today because it is just so beautiful. I felt that I've entered a world of crystals. Whoa. Good morning everyone, welcome back. And today my family will visit the family from my father's side, and they live in Shexian. So Shexian is a historical city which used to be the cultural center of Anhui province. And in this episode, I want to show you some amazing places in Anhui province. So firstly, I plan to visit Dji, which is a small village, very famous for its lantern show. And then I'm going to take Flo for a hike to the famous Huangshan, the Yellow Mountain, which I think is probably the most famous mountain in China, which has spectacular landscape when the weather is good. During the Spring Festival, there are different celebrations all over China, and in Anhui there is one thing that is particularly famous, that is Yudeng in Shexian. So today is Chu'er, the second day of the new year, and I and Flo we're coming for the Dji Yudeng. It's also my first time here, but we didn't expect that there is so much traffic. We had to go off 4 kilometers before reaching this village, and we are literally walking much faster than what the car can go. You can already see the fish lantern. We just walked through a cafe in the village. Apparently this is also a workshop. You can also make a lantern by yourself.
能看得到吗？
看得到，他就在这条街上面。
是你自己做的吧？啊，
做的很好看。
做了多久
？2个礼拜呀！
哇，
你走吧。
你们是本地的吗？山西村的不是？从哪儿来的呀？
上海来的。
哇，然后你们做了一个灯。
上海做好了，昨天刚做完。
哇，
做完拿过来。
新年快乐！
新年快乐，很厉害，真的很特别。
The real lantern show starts at 6:30 when it's getting dark, but the village is already filled with people. This show will last from the 2nd till the 15th of the January in lunar calendar. There are 2 places in Shexian. One is Wangmantian, the other is Dji. Those 2 villages are quite famous for the lantern show, and especially in those years, this event is getting so popular that it attracts tourists from all over China. Those are the small heaters that people used to work with during winter, because in winter it's very cold. They put some coals in it. Sometimes you can also roast sweet potato. It's very practical in winter. And because the winter here is very long and there is no heating, so people use that to keep warm in winter. 老板，这个做一个头要多长时间呀？2天呀？3天。3天，做一整个灯呢？这么久呀？对。哇。So lantern making is a traditional technique that is only mastered by few people. So in this house, this uncle is making a lantern. And they have quite an old house. There are so many people in the alley now, and we just fly the drone, and I saw another maybe 10 drones in the air. 从今天开始，一直都这么多人吧？
这个鱼灯的表演好像是到正月16号吧？
哦。
一开始是大红鱼，后面会换青鱼的。
啊，就今天是红鱼。
要到15。
15号。
啊。
哦。
15再换青鱼。
哦，正月15换青鱼，元宵节。
对，然后前面都是大红鱼。
但以前你们也是会做鱼灯的。
对呀，800多年了，好像是。
哦，800多年了。
对。
哇，谢谢啊。
不用谢，不用谢。
嗯。
他是哪里人呀？
喽？他问你是哪的人？
我是德国的。
德国的。
对。
欢迎来到中国。
谢谢。
欢迎来到黄山。谢谢。
So when the night for the parade is about to start, it officially starts at 6:30, and the whole small village is packed with people. So crowded that there's no mobile phone signals. It's the first time that Flo experiences Chinese New Year festival atmosphere and experience this crowd and being one of them. And how do you feel?
It's busy, it's packed. There are around, I don't know, 20 drones probably in the air. Maybe even more.
So look at that, they are like
Crazy.
Chinese stars. It is very festival and joyful, and you can see the smile from everyone.
好了，感谢我们的来的同事们，希望今天大家玩得开心，玩得快乐。30的鱼灯，不枉你们一行，咱们欢聚一堂，共享这个年味，好不好？
好。There are many different fishes in this parade, and whenever a new fish passes by, there will be some big noise from the crowd, and everyone wants to touch it.老师傅年纪挺大的了，
对，其他人都不会，
我手机都没电了。
祖传的，所以会啊。
刚才耍鱼那边你们到了吗？
没法学到，就只会举着啊。
You have to touch the front and the back of the fish, and then your year will be smooth.
Oh, made it! Wow!
上苍有圣水。
After the fish lantern show, we came to Tangkouzhen at the foot of the Yellow Mountain to prepare us for the hike. So we found the cheapest hotel of this kind, which cost 175 yuan per night. And initially, I wanted to stay one night on the mountain. However, when I checked the price, it's over 1,800 yuan, which is so expensive. So in the end, we decided just to stay here and get up very early tomorrow for the hike. One thing that is very vital to the hike, that is the weather, because the weather is very unpredictable. And if you go to the Yellow Mountain on a foggy day, you might not be able to see anything. And we even stayed one more night here just to wait for the weather to get better. So today is a rainy and cloudy day. But according to the weather forecast, it should be sunny tomorrow, and there is a very high probability that we can see the Yunhai, the sea of clouds, which is a majestic natural phenomenon. So I really hope that we can have some very good weather tomorrow. We got up 5:30 next morning, got our ticket checked at 6, got on the bus at 6:30, got on the cable car at 7, and reached the mountaintop at 7:20. The weather forecast predicted a sea of clouds, but the reality was that we were right in the middle, so we didn't see much. We went to a cafe on the mountaintop, had 3 coffee, but the sun didn't come out. Now it's 3:30, we're heading down, and we decided to give up because so far we haven't seen anything. On the way back, we got stuck in heavy traffic. We were part of a 4-kilometer-long queue to the cable car station, but we were determined to come back the next day. For our today's dinner, we got 3 dishes. One is qingcai. Flo and I were so hungry that we finished it already. And then we got one sanlan baicai, which is cabbage. And this one is a famous Anhui cuisine dish. It's called chuguyu, the stinky guiyu. 宝宝起床，爬山了，爬黄山。
昨天我们看不到，
所以今天要去看呀！快点起床！起床！ 10 a.m. we're ready for a second hike, and luckily the entrance ticket for Huangshan is valid for twice within 3 days. Today's a sunny day, there is still a long queue, and Huangshan releases every day 30,000 tickets, and I heard that today's ticket is again sold out. After the snow, it's very slippery, so you have to be quite careful. The road is quite icy now, but it's definitely worth it to come back today because it is just so beautiful. I felt that I've entered a world of crystals. Whoa. Hey, Baba, you found the best spot for a photo.
That's so frightening. Oh my god.
Wow. It's also windy, but it's so spectacular. I would really love to fly the drone here in the Yellow Mountain, but droning is forbidden here. And I made multiple phone calls. The answer I got is that individuals are not allowed to fly the drone. And there is also a security check at the entrance, and they will detain your drone if they found any. So only organizations or TV stations are allowed, but still they need a special permit for that. In my opinion, the best weather to visit Huangshan is actually on a cloudy day, because then you will see the sea of clouds and it looks like this. Half of the mountain is hidden in the cloud, and the peaks are floating on the cloud. And the landscape looks like a painting. But the weather is also the most unpredictable thing in Huangshan, so you really have to be very, very lucky to see that. After about a 2-hour hike, we finally reached Huangmingding, the summit of brightness, or the bright summit, and had our reunion with another 1 million people. And the view here is so stunning. You can see the beautiful rocky mountains and the peculiar pine trees on top. And if I look far, there are layers and layers of mountain range that looks like a painting. And there is even a small drone that is transporting goods. Due to yesterday's traffic jam on the mountain, today we decided to walk our way down from the back of the mountain. So where we came up this morning, instead of taking the cable car, we are hiking down.
Yeah, and it's only 3 kilometers, and according to the signage up there, it says 2 hours. But now it's like 3:45, so let's say we can make it in 1 hour, I think.
Almost there.
What does the clock say?
42.
57 minutes.
So we did it in less than an hour.
Let's go.
That's the end of my today's video, and by the end, if you have any plan to visit the Yellow Mountain, I would suggest you to escape the Spring Festival or any national holiday, because on the mountaintop it's going to be fully packed with people. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.